2025, a very special day, the International Day of Hope, what our world needs. And we're very lucky to have this wonderful woman, leader, executive with us, and her name is Monica Sanchez. She's the founder of Miss CARICOM International Foundation. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a pleasure, you know. And I was going to ask you, tell us a little bit, what is the purpose and mission of Miss CARICOM International Foundation?
Well, I was born in Guyana, which is secretariat to CARICOM. CARICOM is a group of countries in the Caribbean that form a club so that they can have a strong voice. So I am from Guyana. I want to represent women in that region. So CARICOM is the region, and Miss CARICOM is to signify that it's a gender power organization. We're at the UN here 21 years, and we're in 9 countries around the world, and we advocate strongly for quality education, cultural education. We are a gender power organization, and we have a human rights program. We also have other programs which represent the 17 sustainable development goals here.
Very nice. And your group, you said, is in the Caribbean. What countries are involved in this?
Well, we are not in the Caribbean. I'm from the Caribbean. So we are in Uganda, we're in Gambia, we're in Venezuela, we're in Guyana, we are in Senegal, we are in Ghana, we're here in the U.S., and we're in Panama.
Very nice. You're a very diverse group.
We are here at the UN, so diversity is the UN scope. You know, they're a group of people from all over the world here. So, and our advocacy is for children. You know, I wrote a book called...
I see it. It's a book, right?
Yes.
Let me show this to the viewers. A beautiful book. This is, what's
It's
it?
called Child of a Child.
Child of a Child. Here you go. Let me show this on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really what we need because children, you know, the future of the world. So tell us a little bit about your book.
Well, I am a child of a child. It's a little bit of my own story. And here in the U.S. for the past 21 years, we advocate strongly for children. There are a lot of child labor, child abuse, child trafficking, and also there are girls whose human rights are denied because they get married at 11-year-old, 12-year-old. Sometimes they're exchanged as shackles, things like that. So I advocate for that. I have a commission at the UNESCO, and we train life skills to those that cannot finish school. And so far we've graduated over 250,000 students, yes. And so
Wow, congratulations.
this empower them to go out and get a job and feed their families. So it's part of representing the goals that we set for the world. So yes, I'm very proud of that.
Well, I laud you because you're not a person of just words. You're a person of action, and that's really what we, in our world, we need human beings like this in front of you now. Take her example. Now, you know, people are going to say out there, well, how do you have the time? You know, this is a beautiful woman, don't you have a family, don't you have this, don't you have that? So why don't you let them know, what is your philosophy and mindset? How do you find the time or make the time?
A little bit about me. I have 3 children, 8 grandchildren, a great grand. I'm a 2-time cancer survivor, stage 2 and 3. I had a stroke 20 years ago. April 11th, I have 2 stents in my heart, so go figure.
Well, you know what that shows me? You are a warrior and you are a winner. And no one's going to stop you. You have a purpose. You're actually, you know, very interesting. You're the exact example of what the Surgeon General of the U.S. has said. That what overcomes physical disease and adversity and community problems is actually our social interaction. And here we have in front of us a perfect example in life of someone who overcame something that supposedly is impossible, but your social level is so high that God has rewarded you. I mean, is that what you feel? Or tell me, I'm curious about your mindset.
Yes, I do feel that way because there's nothing more gratifying or more healthy or curing than helping someone else. And so, especially our life skills program here, we go out into a marginalized community and teach life skills, things that people already know, like hairdressing or hat making or cake making or sewing clothes or things like that. But we teach them how to present themselves in a professional way, and we are able to certify them under UNESCO so that they can feel empowered to go out there and feed their family, sustain themselves. It's very empowering to do that. Know that we have succeeded in graduating more than 250,000 students, and 30% of those students had an opportunity to form their own business because the local banks were so pleased with what they're doing that they give them startup grants to start their own business. So it's really an empowering journey. Consider the fact that I was born of a 12-year-old at the time I was 9, I was homeless. Today at the age of 66, I've spoken more than 20 times here at the UN. I have more than 35 speech here at the UN. I've been to 68 countries worldwide promoting gender advocacy, fighting for women and girls, especially girls.
That's beautiful. Well, you know what? We run a foundation in White House. It's called the Time for Pure Foundation. And really, our missions are one, children, which is very interesting that you're speaking right now. And the other one is what you've been talking about. And so I wanted to ask you, as our viewers, with what's going on in the world, what comment would you like to make, or what you would suggest these viewers watching do in this climate that we have today?
Well, you know what it is. Sometimes you feel you need $1 million or 100% help, but you can look at me and tell me that's not so. One little gesture of kindness, reach out to someone, maybe someone close by, maybe someone you know, maybe someone you don't know, and just start with one gesture of kindness, just one, and then it will grow. Just start with one, and it will grow. It will grow on you. The kind of feeling you'll get from that one gesture of goodness and kindness will grow on you. You want to do another one and another one and another one.
Well, you know, it's a pleasure to have had you on the show. And I wish you extreme positivity, good luck, and affluence in what you're doing because the world needs you.
Well, we always want to work with other organizations that are doing the same kind of stuff. So we would love to work with you. We do a lot of programs here at the UN. And so definitely, I would love to continue association with your foundation.
Inception is today.
Yes. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Yes.
Thank you so much for taking the time. And soon we'll be starting this International Day of Hope Conference with Dr. Hong, Fotal, and all these world leaders. Stay tuned as we continue.
Para acá, doctor.